rounds left on the International Tour calendar before we head back to America with the final stretch of the season. Hello everybody, welcome to round number 14 of 20 of the 2018 Sunoco Elite Series season. Back here our third time. I believe this is, actually it's our fourth time at Armory Digital Superspeedway here in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. The second to last Superspeedway on the calendar before we head to Talladega after we head back to America over here. This track has always given us very exciting finishes, very exciting races. We'll turn back here again with the same hopes that we've had the last few years. And oh boy, has it gotten interesting with now a tie in points with 7 rounds left on the calendar. There is a lot of question marks going around of who is the title favorite, as there is a lot of people who could win this title by the end of the year, but we'll have to see how that goes. But on pole position today was a surprise pole position by Carson Bowers, the driver of the 39 car for Fitzwater Australia Racing. Has been with that team since the beginning and will be leaving that team at the end of the year. Carson Bowers, very experienced veteran, but his pace this season has improved exponentially since his very bad year last year, and a lot of you are very happy to see him performing the way he has, and we'll have to see when he joins Thundersport next year, can he keep up this pace. Alongside Johan Arndt, who has announced his retirement at season's end. I'm not sure if I talked about that, but yeah, I did last week. Arndt now going through his last few rounds. Him and his cousin John Arndt will be leaving the series to go hunt other life goals. So this will be the last few starts. The two-time PLS champion will be going away after this season. On row 2, Eric Monaco, in the title fight, but not right in the title fight. He could win this season if he could just step it up a little bit. Fought for the title last year as well. Eric has had a great last 2 years. We'll see if he can keep up the pace going through the rest of this year and through next year possibly, because he's keeping his ride in that 87. Alongside Ryan Monaco, only 3 races left with this team for Ryan Monaco before he heads back to the box for Monaco Dynasty. He's got this race, Gatineau, and then the Royale. So, Monaco, it's been nice having you around, but it's going to be sad to see you go, because Shepard's going to return when we head to Homestead. On row 3, Cordell Paulson, the now Maverick driver for next season. He has Shane Vincent moving into his car next year. Paulson, on an absolute high right now, got a new ride, has a win in the International Tour. He has been looking so strong. We'll see if he can keep it up. Alongside Kieran Moultrie, who is finally hunting his way through the field in points. He's finally been having some good days the last few races. Hopefully he can keep it up. He starts on row 3. On row 4, the reigning winner on this track, that is Paul Jackson, the reigning champion as well. Jackson, yeah, last week Gatineau, he had his issue, made a mistake in the final chicane, hit the wall, and now he sits 4th in points. But his championship fun is not over yet. It's far from over. We'll see if he can make it appear at a race that he's won before. Alongside Dan Bartlett moving to Monarch Motorsports next year. And it's a downgrade, but at least he's still in this league. We'll talk about someone in a bit that is facing that issue, but Bartlett just gonna have to run the rest of the year for Scott Ganassi and move down to Monarch, and hopefully he can run well down there. And on row 5, Scott Roush, coming off a win last week, defended his win at Mount Hawaii, and he has got to be on a very big high. He's finally in the top 20 in points, finally making some progress. Good job for Scott Roush. He has been confirmed to keep his ride for next year. And CL Van Aller, surprisingly for Red Stallion, CL Van Aller already has his ride confirmed for next season. Back at this team, and he's making them proud, starting in the top 10. Biggest shocker in the field has been revealed that Roger Ray is currently rideless, although there has been rumors that we could see him go to Shock Allison. There's been talks about the 99 for Roger Ray, and there's been talks about where Hurdley has already signed at Full Frontal Motorsports, him possibly stepping out to give Ray the chance. Ray, currently top 10 in points and completely rideless. No one goes to the rear today. Very happy about that. Everyone was able to get any issues they had in practice fixed, so that is good. Carson Bowers, though, it's very impressive. He ties Max Anderson on the pole position, so that's good job out of him. Here is your command in Brazil. Cars are fired up. Ready to go. We will start rolling off pit lane here. Carson Bowers, it's going to be a very exciting experience starting back on pole position. He is absolutely back in his prime this year, and we can only hope that it improves from this point on. Looking near the rear, people who didn't qualify well. Darrell, Brock qualified terribly. He is tied for the points lead with Roman Rahal. These two are fighting for the points lead now. Neither have a really good starting position, so they have a long ways to go. I mean, the guy in a current position to possibly fight to take the points lead would probably be Jackson trying to take it back, or even maybe Paulson, because even people like Duncan are struggling right now. He's mid-pack as well. We are off pit lane onto this huge backstretch. If I'm correct, is this the longest Superspeedway on the calendar? I believe it is. Armory Digital. Big race sports event that was built here a few years ago. And it's got some great actions, got good investors. This track's probably going to be staying on the schedule for a while. Especially with a company like General Motors, one of the biggest parts companies in Brazil, actually sponsoring this track, keeping this track going. So we'll have to see. Can we produce yet another amazing race around here in Brazil before we head up to Canada to finish out the international tour? We head back for the final stretch. There is only 7 rounds left on the Sunoco Elite Series calendar this year, and the title fight is as good as it has ever been. And as we come out of the last corner, Carson Bowers will lead it down to the green flag here for Fitzwater Australia Racing. Here at Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, through the kink into the restart zone. 2 rounds left in the international tour, and we are going green here. Green flag is in the air in Brazil. The cars roar through turns 1 and 2, getting up to speed as the action is beginning. You can already see people like Shane Vincent and Paul Jackson are desperate to make up positions early, trying to get as far up as they can before the field starts to spread out. We don't know how long that'll be with this new package this year, so everyone's just trying to push on. Hopefully can stay up near the front. Here comes, it is 3 Mavericks and a Roush Racing training down the inside. Carson Bowers, he's not going to lead a lap, but it's a pole position for him nonetheless. Good job out of Bowers getting pole position, but it'll be Eric Monaco leading the first lap around here. In Brazil, your leaderboard is up. Best lap on the first lap was out of Jack Halleck. Oh, it's a big cluster near the rear here. 2 Shock Allisons on the way outside. Need to find the way low with Gatlin Downey, won here 2 years ago. Or down the back straight. Full speed. Come into 3 and 4. It is tightening near the front. Here comes Shane Vincent. Vincent's got his former teammate Hans Windhelm behind him. Will he work with him? There is Wolfstein von Schaefer making it 4 wide back there. 4 wide can work, but it's a little scary. We're through the end of lap 2. It's coming down the line. It'll be Philip Scott. Maverick has led both laps so far. First one was out of Eric. Now it's out of Philip. Can Jackson make it 3 for 3 maybe? Shane trying to block both the inside lines while keeping Scott at bay from the outside. Contact back there between Freeze and Arndt. They're 5 wide. Oh, please don't. Please don't go 5 wide, guys. We really don't like this. We really don't like this. Get clear of CL. Okay. I really don't like 5 wide around here. 5 wide is so incredibly dangerous. 4 wide can work. 5 wide rarely does. I'm surprised we got through that cleanly, and it's probably not going to last very long. We roar back down. It is still CL, Van Aller. Let's see. It's Shane Vincent and Philip Scott. CL, Van Aller. Still focused on that 5 wide. These guys are getting dangerous. Well, Shane doesn't have to block both lines anymore. He's just got to block Jackson. If he can get clear of Scott here, he can slip in front of him and block him as well. He's got the edge. Scott did not get a good run down the back straight. He might be able to hold it here. Third, 3 and 4. 4 wide. Gerard Ron making a move. We've seen a ranked D win here before. Can we see another one? Shane, I think he's clear. Yes, he is. Shane Vincent's got the lead. He'll go up high, block the incoming momentum shot out of Philip Scott, but that may have just cost him because Jackson's starting to push now. Hurley and Aron being pushed by his teammate. Whoa. I did not see Halleck there. They're both coming. Monaco Dynasty Racing has the low line. They got Cody Lamas pushing behind. We are 4 by 4 by 4 down the back straight, and Jackson's defending it all. Oh, Jackson and Shane have a lot on their hands right now. They have to block 4 incoming lines, and they're not going to be able to. Halleck is giving Aron one hell of a push. And now, oh, we are going 4 wide for the lead. Oh, no, this is not going to end well. Yep, here we go. 4 wide for the lead. This is Armory Digital. We are 4 by 4 by 4 all the way back. 5 rows deep. And it's Jack Halleck taking the lead. Doesn't look like it's going to last. I am so scared of an early big wreck that could turn this race on its head. Bouchard trying to get up here. Basically, you want to be at the front. Because if you're not at the front, when the wreck happens, it's gonna get ugly. So people like Bouchard, Durrell, Lamas, Halleck, maybe even Connor Monaco, maybe Sean Angel, they might be safe from a wreck currently because of where they are. Everyone else is screwed if a wreck happens. And the way we are 4 by 4, this many rows deep, it doesn't look like we're going to be lasting very much longer in this green flag run because, yeah, we are 4 by 4, 5 rows deep. There goes Jay Durrell to the lead. After Carson Bowers got pulled, Fitzwater Australia is trying to lead a lap. Monaco Dynasty, 2 extra bonus points. So important. Oh, contact between Bouchard and Lamas. I don't like that. Come on. It is Durrell, Bouchard, Lamas, and Halleck, 4 wide for the lead. I don't know how we haven't wrecked yet, but we are bound to soon. Durrell trying to keep it out front. Connor's going to challenge. Angel's going to try and challenge. Make it 4 wide again. Not going to work. We are almost 5 wide. Oh, that got scary for a moment. Now it's just a 3 wide. Maybe Angel's going to now make it 4. Yes, he is. And that's another 4 wide for the lead. We're back in this situation. They got really shaky through there. Has anyone lost the pack? No. Ryback is hanging on. I think he might just be staying back here. Same with people like Ray Hall and Finn Guy, waiting for the wreck to happen. Because everyone knows it's going to happen at this point. Everyone was just racing to get to the front to avoid it. This would be essential for Sean Angel's championship if he could be the leader when caution comes out. If he's leading when we go under caution, that is huge for his championship hunt. Oh my god, are we going 5 for the lead? Oh, there's contact! Jesus! This is for the lead, guys. If you guys wreck up here, this is going to be disastrous. Oh no, here we go. Oh, it's gonna happen soon. Lorenzo Long's got the lead. He's got Bartlett and 2 Shock Allison's pushing behind. There we go! It's Jackson! There it goes! It was bound to happen! Everyone saw it! And it happens! I think Alog's got it. He's got it back to the line. We race back. Lap 9. Caution is out. And with the looks of the pack behind being gone, it was a big one. We crossed the line. Lorenzo Log, Sean Angel, Dan Bartlett. Wow. Man, I saw it happening around here. And I knew it was going to happen when I saw Arndt diving. And Jackson cannot catch a break. He would get into Lamas, they'd hook together, and they'd go around, and look at the carnage. People desperately trying to avoid. Some people just barely avoiding it, but people like Finn Guy have got to be happy that they were hanging out near the rear, because that just saved them. Jackson, Lamas, Bouchard, Halleck's involved. Windholm's involved. I saw a few others were involved, but they drove away from it. Got away. We are under caution here for the first time in Armory Digital. I'm not sure if it's going to be the last, though. All right, lap 13. We are going green this time around. No one retired. Everyone is back out on track, for better or for worse, because some of these guys may be slow. But some guys didn't really get that much damage, like Mulcher got some side damage, but I'm not sure if it's going to affect him that much. Same with Lamas. Lamas got a little bit of damage. Shouldn't be too bad. People like Arndt and Roush should be fine. We'll have to see. We expected that incident. We saw it coming laps away. But now we're more spread out. We shouldn't see something that big now as we roll through 3 and 4. And we're going to go green once again. Lap 13 of 39, and we're about a third the way through the race. Here, there it goes. Pace car is in. Lorenz Alog has not won since 2013, and he's trying to go to victory lane here as he leads it back down to the green flag here. Lap 14 of 39 here. We're going to go back green, restart in Brazil. There we go. Let's get that leaderboard back up as we are back underway. Hurley already trying to make some quick, swift moves, trying to prove he deserves a spot at full frontal, and that was a hell of a start out of the 63. Oh, I'm a little worried that might have been a jump start. He got off the line real quick. Fallout looks very strong. This is the race they need to catch up to Monaco Dynasty. They are fighting for a third car with Monaco Dynasty, trying to take that third car from them. Roll through. Connor Hurley had the momentum, had the start, and he will take the lead. Going to even out the advantage that Monaco Dynasty got with Halleck leading a lap, and Connor Hurley will lead a lap here. Your last in points is leading in Armory Digital, but he's got Honda Alliance and 2 Fords as well. Ford and Honda overtaken on the inside. As Fallout has already announced that they will be moving to be part of the Honda Alliance next year. So these guys are actually kind of aids for the team, but not for Hurley, because Hurley's moving to full frontal, which is moving to Dodge. So lots of manufacturer changes coming next season. Oh, Angel hops up high. It looks like he's trying to work with a log here. I mean, not a bad decision to get a partner. Someone you can trust to work with, maybe even with Darrell. You already have a 4 wide, but it's only 1. Please don't go 5 wide already. I would not appreciate that. Here we go. It is Tyler Thaberg onto the lead. Look at the run Brock has. He's trying to get the points lead back. How's your cars near the rear? Bouchard is slow. Alec and Windhelm are a little slow. Arndt's actually slower than I thought. He must have got a little more damage than I thought. Finn Guy did not get a good jump, and he's lost the pack. So it looks like looks to be 34 cars left in the pack, with Ryan Monaco barely hanging on. But the pack is all up here. Oh God, don't do this again. Please do not do this again. Thank you. I appreciate that. These people are getting way too risky, and I don't like it. Everyone's desperate to get spots. It's understandable, but man, you don't gotta make it 5 wide at any opportunity. And as I say that, here comes Shane Vincent. I should have seen that coming. It's Shane Vincent of all people. Oh, Sky was almost in the wall. Was able to keep it off the wall. That was close. That was a little too close for comfort. Almost got into that wall. Bobo, don't hit Bowers! They're touching! Jesus! They're good. They saved it. I don't know how. Bobo was able to keep it off the 39. They were able to keep it clean. Arguably clean. A little more dirty for my liking, but it is Hurley and a log, Faber and Benyako out front. Honda trying to put themselves in a good position because we're already starting to suspect another wreck is going to be coming soon. Because there's another 5 wide. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. Are we about to get a second caution? We're only 4 wide. The 5 wide was solved. Roaring down the back straight. It's Hurley versus 2 Hondas. One for Shock Allison, one for Thundersport, but they're in the same alliance. They're basically teammates. Nick Pericles, rideless next year. He probably won't be on the grid for next season. So he's just trying to race out the rest of this year. Possibly a part-time ride found somewhere, but he won't be in elites next year full time. That's pretty much certain. There it is, a Honda 1-2. But here comes Shane Vincent and Nick Pericles. Pericles has not won since 2016 Falcon Hill in Canada. We're 1 round away from Canada. It's been over 2 years since he has gone to Victory Lane. No, it's been over 2 years now since we've seen Nick Pericles in Victory Lane. He wants to go to Victory Lane. It looks like the 4 wides have sold themselves out. I am so glad for that. If we're 3x3, that's not going to be an issue. 3 wides don't cause wrecks around here. This track's too wide for that. There is Alex Benyako leading laps. This is what he needs to do. He has the fastest lap too, so he's knowing how to drive around here. He is close to losing owner's points. So more than anything, he wants to win this race. Even leading the most laps will get him a few extra points, even if he doesn't win. So Benyako trying to lead some laps out here, trying to lead the most laps, trying to do good. Stay in owner's points. There's Shane Vincent. The front of the field is starting to single file. Benyako taking the laps away. I think he's going to end up leading the most laps. This is very important for him. Even if he doesn't win, he needs to lead laps. He needs to get extra points, as many as he can get a hold of. Where are your points, guys, currently? I see Ray Hall there. He is your current points leader as we stand, if I'm correct. Yeah, there's no one around him who can take the points lead. Eric's in contention. So is Angel, but they'd have to be way more high up compared to Ray Hall to get it. His biggest threat is right here, and the guy right behind him. The 4 and the 01. Tied for first and third in points are banding together to try to catch the other points leader. No, they're not. They are not banding together. Brock just completely abandoned him. Don't think that was a good idea. Honestly, where is he going? Duncan is way on the high line now. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, maybe that's what he's doing. Is he trying to get away from Bouchard? Because Bouchard could cause a problem. Benyako gets away, and he's the only one. Benyako has gotten away. But we know at Armory Digital that that is not a good thing. Getting away from the pack is never a good thing because you are going to be reeled in. People trying to... Bouchard's on the high line. He's letting him go. He's doing everything he can. I commend Bouchard here. He's working the high line. Staying out of harm, staying out of the way. Ron trying to find a way around him, but he really can't go low. He's trying to go a little bit lower to give Ron some space on the outside, but he's got to stay high. He's doing what he can. Bouchard letting a lot of people through, but a few people getting screwed over. Shane Vincent, Carson Bowers, Jordan Ron Hurley, Angel. That's a big one. Brock got through. We didn't see where Brock is. There he is. Rahal got through. And there it is. Pass for the lead. Cordell Paulson down the inside. He's got help from Eric Monaco, his future teammate. And Tyler Thaber, he ain't gonna go with him. Look at Rahal! Oh boy, Rahal's gotta run. He's got a huge run. He'll make it 4 wide for third. The pack is really spread out now. There is 2 Thunder Sports banding together. It's a Log and Connor Monaco hunting up. Rowe trying to get help from Fuller to get up. Same with Brock. He's trying to latch on to Fuller. Duncan pushing with Bartlett. He'll abandon him. He wants to keep moving. Now people are moving, trying to get far away. Bowers got the very short end of the stick there. And now he's pretty much out of it. The pack is starting to tighten up again near the front, though. Where's the next lap car? That would be Halleck and Wilhelm. That's a yikes. There's 2 of them. We're 3 by 3 by 4. Rahal, Paulson, and Benyako. Benyako, you led for a while, but you getting away is what is going to be your downfall. Rahal being pushed by J. Durrell. Paulson by Scott, and Benyako by Thaber. Here comes Lorenzo Log down the inside of Durrell. He's moving into third. There is Brock. He's caught the pack. There is Duncan. He's caught the pack. Roman Rahal trying to go back to victory lane. He wants to be the first 3-time winner of the year. Paulson wants to be the first 3-time winner of the year. Benyako, Log, Durrell, Scott, and Brock, Pericles, Freeze, all trying to get their first win of the year. Some trying to get their first career win. Like Connor Monaco, Vince Freeze. They want their first career wins. So of course, everyone's gonna fight for it with 11 to go, and the top 3 are still side by side! Along! What? Where did that come from? Oh, and a big one is struck. I did not see that coming. A log is around, and a big one strikes the field. It's not late enough that we're going into overtime, so we will go green again. It's a race back to the line. Rahal and Pericles versus Benyako and Paulson. Brock trying to break up Rahal and Pericles to give Paulson the push he needs to get the lead. Back to the line, who's leading it to caution? Cordell Paulson, it's Paulson. Yep, Paulson leads it back. What just happened? What happened here with Lorenzo Log? As he's coming through, he's only side by side. Oh, it was Scott and Freeze that got together. Big incident. Wolfstein's involved, but Angel is okay. Oh, but he got stuck on the curb. Oh, that's unfortunate. Connor is up in smoke. Lorenz, heavy damage. Shane is involved. Griffin. Bowers got through it. Fuller, I think, was involved. Iran was involved. Ard was involved. Hurley might have been involved in that. Scott was involved. Huge incident here with only coming to 10 to go. I did not see that coming. Paulson is your leader. And there it is. Durrell in the pits with Eric Monaco, Angel, a log, Fuller's in. Big incident. I've never seen them wreck like that before. That was surprising. It's Paulson with 2 Hondas, a Ford, and then his teammate. So this is really good for the top 3 in points because, you know, you got Rahal here, you got Brock here, and you got Duncan here. They're all right here, up here, but the rest of the points contenders got screwed. All right, we are lined up and ready to go. 2 Mavericks drop. It is Scott and Eric Monaco out of this race. Jackson has a lot of damage. Maverick is taking a big hit, but they still have a chance to win with Roman Rahal. Rahal trying to win while holding the points lead would be huge. Jackson did it last year. When holding the points lead, Jackson won this race, and then he went on to win the championship. Can Rahal repeat it? Head down the back straight. It is going to be Paulson, Rahal, Benyako, Pericles, Brock, Freeze, Duncan, Arndt, Bartlett, Curtis. I would not count anyone out of this, even back to like Bowers. And it doesn't look like people like Art did get involved. Same with Shane there. He did not pit. No damage reported. So anyone has a chance to win this. We know that. It's Armory Digital. Don't count anyone out. There's Sean Angel. Got stuck on the curb trying to avoid. Very frustrated over the radio, but both to 3 and 4. We're gonna go green for what is expected to be the final time. If someone can get a Hurley-esque start, get off the line real quick. That's gonna be huge. If Hurley can get a Hurley-esque start, get off the line quick. That'll be huge. Here we come. Pace cars in for what's expected to be the final time. Here we go. 6 laps to go this time around. Cordell Paulson trying to get 3 wins on the year. Same with Rahal. Who's going to victory lane in Brazil? Green flag is back in the air. Who got the jump? Who got the jump? Did Hurley jump? No, he got a bad start. We watch now. Rahal with Benyako on his outside. Pericles coming down. You can see Brock and Duncan trying to make a progress. Rahal trying to get to the lead as quickly as he can. He wants to avoid battling with the 4 and the 01 as much as possible. He wants to keep the points lead, but Brock closing. Oh, he's only 2 car lengths back from him now. He's there. Duncan is there. The only cushion he has from his 2 biggest points rivals is the 98 right behind him. And I'm not sure that's going to last because Pericles is pushing on Rahal. He's got Arndt behind. Scott Ganassi is really helping these big points contenders. Here he comes. Nick Pericles with 5 to go. Down the inside for the lead. And there it is. Rahal can see him. Brock pushing down the inside. This is for the points lead. Although Rahal's led a lap, that's 2 extra bonus points. This high up on the grid, if they finish 2-3, it won't matter. Brock will get the points lead anyway, because it's a 5-point gap between 2nd and 3rd. But Duncan, right there. Here we come. 4 to go this time around. Pericles is clear. Brock's gonna challenge. No. Pericles blocking both lines. He hasn't been to victory lane in over 2 years. You know he wants to go back, but no, I don't think it's gonna happen. It's so unfortunate. Pericles, you know how much he wants this win, but I don't think he's gonna get it. Brock and Duncan working together for now. How long until Duncan does not want to work with his biggest points rivals? How long until he's confident that Arndt's gonna go with him? But I think he's maybe waiting for Roush to get up here. So he has a partner, so he has someone to go with. For now, he's sticking behind. 3 laps to go. Pericles leads it. He's still holding on the outside. Rahal and Paulson push. Here he comes. He's got Arndt. Arndt goes with him. Here comes Duncan. Hurley is making the move to get back in this. Bowers is in this. Jones is in this. The pole sitter is starting to move, and he's moving quick. Bowers is on the move. Keep an eye on the 39. We're 3 wide, and we're coming to 2 to go. There's a 4 wide back there. It's getting exciting. Here we come down the front straight. Bowers and Roush on the low line, pushing together. 2 to go. We're almost 4 wide for the lead. Arndt's not giving good enough of a push to Duncan. He can't push on the leader. Here comes Roush and Bowers. They are hooked. And they are pushing as hard as they can. Shane Vincent's in this. Here we go. Duncan, you gotta block Roush. You gotta not only block Roush, but work with him. It's not gonna work. He's been pushed out. It's Pericles versus Brock. It's a 4 wide behind. Here comes Roush. Oh my God. Roush has a run. These two are bumper to bumper on that low line. Bowers is giving him everything. White flag in the air. Pericles still leads. 5 wide. Bowers is going for it. Next flag ends it. It doesn't matter if the caution comes out. We're going to the end. Bowers makes a mistake. He hits the apron. He's done. Curtis lunging. Pericles and Brock still side by side. 3 and 4. One last push. 2 years since Pericles been to victory lane. Can he pull it? Out of 3 and 4, the drag race back. Side by side, who has the edge? And Nick Pericles back to victory lane. Pericles, 2 years since Pericles has gone to victory lane, and with his ride gone, he's going out with a bang. He was able to defend it. Roush and Bowers had such a good push near the end, but when Bowers betrayed Roush there, it set it in stone that they were not going to play a factor. And Pericles was able to hold on the outside by 0.04 of a second. By the skin of his teeth, he got it. And of course, Pericles is going to stay out and celebrate. Of course he is. He has no reason not to. In what could be his last full-time year, possibly even rumored, with how this season has been for him. It's been such an up and down ride. And with him losing a full-time ride for next year, this is what he needed. His 6th career win. And he finally returns to victory lane. Was the first person to ever pull 2 race wins in a row, all the way back in 2012. And this many years later, 2018, and Nick Pericles back to victory lane in Armory Digital. At the end there, it looked like it was anyone's game. I thought Bowers and Roush could have had that. They definitely could have. If they just would have stayed together the way they had been, they possibly could have stolen it from both of them, both Pericles and Brock. But Nick Pericles going to victory lane here. Congratulations to the 98 crew. This is exactly what they need with the team folding at the end of the year. Their 2nd win of the year is exactly what they need. Congratulations to Nick Pericles. Let's go look at your finishing results. And so it's Nick Pericles going to victory lane once again, as a few people finally coming into pit lane, taking the win here at Armory Digital. Brock in 2nd is going to be able to take the points lead from Rahal by just a few. Duncan in 4th as well. He's going to be able to stay close in this championship hunt. Roush in 5th, Benyako in 6th, Arndt in 7th, Paulson 8th. He's going to keep his championship hopes there. Rowan 9th, and DJ Curtis round out the top 10. Great day for people like Hurley, Van Aller, Jones. Fallout in general had an amazing day. This is what they needed. after some unexpected things happened in this race. It ends with Pericles on top. Congratulations, Scott Ganassi and Nick Pericles. It's an amazing win, 2 years in the making. And Pericles back to victory lane. Man, next time we're heading out to Gatineau, it's going to be the last race of the International Tour before we head back to Florida for the Sunoco Royale, the live Sunoco Royale, which is expected to be fun, just as fun as last year was. We're going to see if Roger Ray can actually defend it. Pericles as well, with this win, will lock himself into the Royale, which is going to be a big confidence booster for him going into the Royale. He almost won the Royale back in 2015. Barely lost it to Max Anderson, so you know he wants to avenge it and try to go for a Royale here. Congratulations to Nick Pericles, and we will see you all next time as we head to Canada, the last round of the International Tour before the final stretch begins for the 2018 championship next time. Ciao.